I've always been fascinated by the concept of water, specifically how it tastes, because it doesn't have any. So, what I've done here is I've put a glass of water in my trash for one whole week. Ain't that amazing? So, I placed a bunch of rocks and dirt in there. I've also placed, honestly, whatever I could find off the road. There's probably some acid in there. Let's peep this out. That sucked. Alright, for this experiment, we're going to be checking if mineral content of water changes its taste. So right here, I got a cup of distilled water, and then I have a cup of mineral water. Let's peep. It tastes like water. It tastes like water also. But after tasting both of it, I can say that for distilled water, compared to mineral water, it's slightly more acidic. And then for mineral water, it's slightly more salty than distilled.
Though it's hard to taste, mineral water and distilled water have different tastes. This is because mineral water comes from natural underground reservoirs and mineral springs, often in a mountainous region with lots of clean runoff from snow or rain. So, if my water comes from a well, the minerals it collected as it flows through soil and layers of limestone may make it taste a bit chalky and salty. However, distilled water is made from the steam of boiled water, purifying it of any materials, chemicals, or bacteria. But because of this, distilled water turns into an active absorber, so when it comes into contact with air, it absorbs carbon dioxide, making it acidic.
Alright, for this experiment, I have 3 cups of water, a cup of cold water, a cup of room temperature water, and then a cup of hot water. We're going to be testing if the temperature of the water changes its taste. Let's start off with cold water. Yeah, it just really slides in there. It doesn't really have anything special about it. It tastes like nothing. Check room temperature water. At first, it tasted like nothing, but after you drink it, there's an aftertaste that'll make you puke. Now for hot water, let's just add a little more. Oh! It goes without saying, but it tastes hot, and as it passes through your throat, it really makes you feel like gagging.
After drinking 3 cups of water of varying temperatures, I can say that there was a difference in taste. This is quite odd though, considering nothing changes in the chemical composition of water when you heat or cool it. You might be able to dissolve the materials in the water after boiling it, but that wasn't quite it. In this case, the taste is subjective. Your taste preference is influenced by your culture, upbringing, and personal health concerns. For example, in China, did you know that people have a strong aversion to drinking cold water there? It's a cultural thing.
Alright, for this experiment, I have another 3 cups of water. This one will be a cup of acid. This one's just regular water. This one's our base. So for the acid, I put a whole calamansi in there. And then for our base, I put some amount of baking soda, at least like a teaspoon. Now let's check if the pH level of these drinks affect their taste. Let's start with the acid. Well, it tastes sour. I really didn't know what to expect. It tastes like nothing. It's just water. Now for base. Base sucks. It tastes really bitter, and if you aren't used to the taste, you won't be able to stomach it then.
If your water has a pH of anything other than 7, then its taste would most likely be affected. This is because a low pH or acidic drink can make water taste sour or metallic, while a high pH or basic drink can indicate that your water is hard and give it a baking soda taste and even smell in some cases. So, alkaline water isn't necessarily any better. Generally speaking though, don't drink any strong acids which has a pH of below 2, and any strong bases, anything that has a pH above 12, as they start to cause caustic damage to the esophagus and various linings of the tract.
So in conclusion, there really are a lot of things that affect the taste of your water.